Hello and welcome to Paul Spare Time. This will be episode 8 of the Buffalo Nickel series. We are searching through 700 Buffalo Nickels that I bought that were supposedly dateless. Why would someone do this? Well, usually a Buffalo nickel in decent shape looks like that with a full readable date. Buffalo nickel, one of my very favorite coins. However, a lot of the time they design the coin incorrectly and the date area is a high point on the coin and you cannot see a date, though I see part of one there. I see a 1920, maybe a 22. That one may not need nickedated, but here's what we're doing. Here is what we're doing. Hello everybody. Glad to see you. Hey, we just hit 15,800 subs, on the way to 16,000. I hope you're having a great day. We are using a product called Nicodate. That is Nicodate. It's a date restorer for nickels when that date and the mint mark get worn off. I have converted it over into a little dropper bucket, dropper bottle, I believe you'd call that, so I can get the dot in the correct place. But what I'm trying to do is create a Buffalo nickel book. See how close I can get to full, complete. There's 64 recognized coins in the series, plus a 3.5-legged buffalo from 1937 that we probably will not find. And we've got a really good start on filling this book. If you're wondering why there are coins stacked on this, I just completed another video, and those are for me to check to see if it's a better one than I had before. But to date, we have 35 of the 65 coins in the series through 7 episodes. 68 of the 73 Buffalo Nickels we have nicodated have returned a date. So that's a pretty high percentage, but it doesn't always come back. So when we get this book filled, hopefully filled, what we're going to do, we're either going to give it away or auction it. I'm not sure, but one or the other. That's what we're going to do. So we've got our Nicodate. We've got a container with water in it to rinse off the toxic chemical, and a paper towel to dab it off with. We'll start with this one here that has no date. See if we can't get a drop of Nicodate close to the right area. That ought to be close. And let's see on this one if the date will restore. After this, I'll be doing several at a time. I would like your feedback on how I film this, because it can get really long waiting for the chemical to make a date show up or not show up, finding a mint mark. So to try to get through more coins, I'm going to try to do 4 at a time after I show you the process on this initial one. And on this initial one thus far, the date's not just magically popping out real fast. I see a 9 in there, I think. And we know there's a 9 in there, so it's a 19 something. And sometimes they're so worn off they just won't come back. How long do you leave the Nicodate on? I don't know. I leave it on, there's a point of no return. If you leave it on too long, it'll start eating the date away. So you can certainly leave it on too long. But what I tried to do is see if I can restore it to as good a readable date as I can. And sometimes that's possible, sometimes that's not. Sometimes you just get it to the point where it is readable, and you got to live with that. You can identify it. I see a 2. I see a 2. But I would say the process on this one is going very slowly. Very slowly. So I'm going to pause here and see if I can't do a better job of getting that date out. Little check in. This is the second application. I think I'm seeing a 1935 maybe. I'm going to let it cook a little while longer and see if it gets clear, and I'll be back. Well, I spent about 5 minutes on this one, which is more than I want to spend on it. I think it's a 1933 or 37. But there were no 1933s minted, so I'm pretty sure it's a 1937. But I'm not 100% sure. I am not 100% sure, and I am 4 dips in, and I think it's getting worse and not better. We'll look at it dried off, see if we can see anything, but I think that one's going to be a not restored. I think that one is going to be one that just did not come back. It's definitely a 30. I am pretty sure that is a 1937. We're going to go with, could be 35 though. Could be a 1935. That's what I'm seeing under my scope, is a 1935. So I think, see it right there. Boop, boop, boop. We're going to call it a 1935, but I don't feel great about that one. I don't feel great about it. On the reverse for a mint mark, we're going to have to do a little nicodate, even though I think I see something there. Let's see if a mint mark will come back. I do believe there is a mint mark there, but I'm not 1,000% sure. There's something there. There's definitely something there. Hopefully this will be one we can replace. What is showing up? I don't know. If I zoom in farther, will that help? Wrong button. Is that a D? Is it an S? Is it a nothing? This one's wanting to work its way into the not identifiable. That's what it's wanting to do. There is something there. But something is not very helpful. What a terrible first example to run by. I don't know. See, I don't know the song. I think it's a D. We're giving up on this one. It's going unidentified. Let's do another one and see if we can show you a better example of what is supposed to happen, but doesn't always. Up till now, we have successfully nickdated before this video 68 of 73, but that's going to be one that didn't. Let's see if this one comes back any better. It looks really, really worn. Something's trying to come back. Something is trying to come back. What is it? 1915? Maybe in 1915. Maybe in 1920 something. 23? 25? I think 25 is coming. I think 1925 is coming. Oh, maybe, yeah. 25 or 35. I don't know. I don't know. Now this is where I'm going to leave it on, maybe longer than I should, because I can't tell. And I'm at the risk of eating the date off. Since I paid $0.25 each for these, and I'm taking 70-some% of the value out of them by nickedating, which will probably be a higher value still than the quarter if it's a good date. See something? What do we see? Last number is definitely a 5. Is the second one a 2 or a 3? Is it a 2 or a 3? I'm looking on PCGS at the fonts to see if that helps me any. It's coming. That's going to be a 2, I do believe. I believe that's going to be a 2. Let me dip it, see what it looks like out of the juice. First two have been stubborn, for sure. Yeah, it's a 1925. Boy, it's not very good though. How's our book look for 1925s? Well, we need a D. We need a 1925 D. Let's see what we got on the mint mark situation. It is an S. You see that? We've got a very clear S mint mark right there. That does not need to be nickedated. Can we get the obverse any better than we have gotten it? I don't know. We know it's a 25 S. Can we make it better or will we make it worse? Well, let's find out. Science, in the name of science. It's a really damaged one. Lots of scratches in the field. Definitely a 25. But not a very nice 25. And we've got the S on the back. I'd like to identify it better because of the mint mark on the back. It might be better than what we've got. It is getting stronger. The date is coming back. Y'all see it? I think it's getting better, not worse. That's good. That 9 is just not good at all. All right, I think we're at the risk of losing the date altogether. Let me wipe it off. See what we can see now without the juice on it. Boy, it's tough to see, but it's there. It's a 1925 S, but I'm going to put that one in the not good enough to keep pile, and I'll be back with some more. What a terrible start. All right, one at a time doesn't work. Well, I see a date on that one. That one is a 25. We don't have to do it. Does it have a mint mark? I think it's got a D. We'll go after the mint mark on that one. No date on that one. No date on that one. No date on that one. So we're going to go after the mint mark on the first one. Go after the date on the other ones. I missed the mint mark altogether. I do think it's there though. Got one there. That one's coming back. And that one's awfully dirty. All right, let's see what we get. Go back to our mint mark here. Mint mark is popping up right there, I think, but I'm not positive. May just be a hickey. 15? 1919. That one's coming. 1914. That one's coming. And a bunch of nothing on that one. That one's probably not going to come back. But these two are coming back. 1914 you can see clearly. 1919 you can see clearly. And I'm still not sure about a mint mark on that one. Starting to think it does not have one. But we'll check it out. Let me clean it in the water. Put it back up here. I see no signs of a mint mark at all. So that is going to be a 1925P. A 25P. Clean that one. Yeah, very clear. 1919. What we got on a mint mark on that one? 1919S. 1919S we do have in the book 7.5 million. 7.5 million minted. So I'll put that in the book to check and see if it's better than the one I've got in right now. Go to the next one. This is the one that was showing 1914. Second year buff. Oh yeah, 1914. Not bad. Mint mark S. 1914S. 1914S, I have one in the book, 3.4 million minted. We will check the book to see if that one is any better than the one in the book. And then this one, 1916 maybe. It started to come. It started to come. Let's see if we can see it. Yes, 1916. You can make it out. 1916 mint mark S. 1916S we have in the book. It has a mintage of 11.8 million. We will put that over here to check the book and see if we can upgrade what we have. Back in a sec with 4 more. Alright, I got 4 more on the board. If you wonder why I got the little piece of cardboard on it, it's because of this toxic chemical I don't want eating away my scope base. And if I spill any nicodate, it will protect it. Alright. Ooh, that one came back quick. 1929 it looks like. Coming. Not coming. coming. Maybe another 1919? 19 something. 1916. Ah, we're having better luck. 1916, that one's coming. May also be a 1916, maybe a 1910? 3 years before they were minted? That'd be worth some money. Probably not what it is. Right now, that's what it looks like, though, and so it's going to be a 1919. Now it's coming. That one got really dark. Ooh, that one's good. 1929. Let's clean it up. $1929, we can definitely see. Does it have a partial mint mark? It does. 1929D. 1929D, we do not have in the book yet. That's going to go in the book. 8.3 million minted. Nice. The 1916's done what it needs to do. $1916, very readable date. 1916D. 1916D is 13.3 million minted. We do have it in the book. That will probably definitely upgrade. 1919, and then, yuck. Take the 1919 off. Not great, but you can identify it. It's 1919. That's what we're trying to do, is identify it. And it's got a D mint mark. 1919D. We do have in the book 8 million minted. 8 million minted. We'll check that for an upgrade. Now, let's clean that mess off there. See if we can read anything. That one was dirty. Ruh-roh. I see nothing. Let's give her another drink. Dirty again. All right, I'll be back if anything shows up. I'll be back either way. That one just isn't coming back. I'm going to run a little experiment. I'm going to keep it here off the side and let it continue to cook and see if anything happens, but I do not think that one has a date. We get 4 more lined up. All right, we got 4 more lined up. Dateless Buffalo Nickels. Let's see if the Nick-a-date will help them any. Got a couple today that have not come back. Oh, that one's coming quick. 1921? Yeah, that one's not even in the right place. Flaw. 1916 maybe? 1920 something. And 19 something. Don't know. What a mixture. Ooh, 1914, very clear. Coming back really good. 1916. 1920 something still. And, 1916 as well, I do believe. So let's pull the first one. 1914 is looking pretty good. Guess who just got Nicodate on their scope base? Yeah, that'd be me. That'd be me. It'll eat a pocket knife right up, I'll tell you. There's that 1914. There's the 1916. There's the 1920 something. Probably give it another dose. Or was that the, I don't know. That one looks terrible. That one looks terrible. All right. We've got 1914, good shape. 1916, confirmed. 1920 something, I'm going to hit that one again. And 1916. I'm going to hit both those last two again and see if they get any better or worse. Make out that 1920 what? And that one is a 1916. It is getting a little better. It is getting a little better. That one, 27, 28, 23. What do you hear? What do you say? 28. That one is a 1928. Where are we in 1928? So we've got a P. We don't have a D or an S. That one is getting better. Definitely getting better. 1916, that one's getting better. Second dose has helped. It's not eating the date away yet, though I don't know how much that one's got left on it. Let's clean up that 1916. Readable date. That 28 is coming back good now. That is coming back good. Be one we need, please. Be one we need. All right. Now let's see what we got. We got a 1914 looking for a mint mark. S. 1914 S. We do have one in the book, but that one could be better. That could upgrade us. We have a 1916, maybe an S. See if we can get a mint mark to come back on that one. I kind of hit the spot. We have a 1928 D. A 28D we need. A 28D we need in our book. Boy, it's not a very nice one, but we've got one in the book. And then we have the 1916 S. 1916 S. We've already got one in the book. We'll check that one. Hopefully that's not better than what we've got. We do not have a mint mark on that one. No mint mark. Deactivate the Nicodate. That one is a 1916 P. And we do have a 1916P in the book. We will see if that upgrades. The experiment still running back here is really dark. Let's see if there's anything under it. Probably 5 minutes on that one. Don't think anything's going to come back. 1913? 1918? I see something. I see something. 1916? 1913? Sure it's not type 1. Not a type 1. In theory, I have found all the type 1s and pulled them out already. Well, we will let that experiment continue to work. We'll either eat that totally off, or we're going to pull a date off that one. We'll see. Back in a second with 4 more. All right, it's been about another 5 minutes on the experiment. Let's see if it went away or if it became readable. What's your bet? My bet would be went away, but who knows? Who knows? It's not getting better. It's not getting better. I think it's a 1915 though. I think I can identify it. I think it's a 1915, but well, probably had a mint mark too. Yeah, it did. D, 1915D. We do have that one in the book. I'm going to put that one over into the, what am I going to put it into? I'm going to put it into that pile. All right, back with more. All right, going for a new record here, 6 at a time. No date, no date, no date, no date, no date, and I see 20 something on that one. Probably doesn't really need nickedated, but I think I'd be getting better at this, but I don't think I am. I don't think I am. Alright, that one's not even on the date. It's coming though. Help if I put it on the date. 27? Maybe? I don't know if that one's coming at all. I don't know if that one's coming at all. It's got a big air bubble in it. And I don't see a date coming on it. This could be our biggest fail ever. I don't really see much on that one. I see a little bit of date on that one. Goodness. Maybe an 8 in there. I don't know. All right, that one might be a 1920. Might be. We're going to have to hit it again. That one, I don't see anything. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I see a 19 and a 1 now. 19 and a 1, maybe 1913. Maybe it's coming. 1913 type 2. This one, there's something there. There's something there. What is it? I don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. And I see a 9. You know what? I'm going to wash them all off and hit them again. We'll see. All right. We got more nicodate on them all. 1927, that one came out. I think that's 1913. Pretty sure that's 1913. $1920 or 35? Something's coming there. It's a 16 or an 18 maybe? That might be a 1914. And that's a 26 or a 28. Yeah, 28. Not sure. Not sure. We'll let them cook a little while longer. That one's getting dark. 1927, I can confirm that one, so let's peel it off. 1927. That one is a 1913. It's a 1913 Type 2, because I've already pulled all the Type 1s out of the 700 I bought. $1913. This one is a 1920 something. That one is maybe a 25 or a 26. I think it might be getting worse instead of better. $1925. 1925. 1914, pretty sure. And too dark to tell. This was the one I think was 1920 something. Looking a lot like a 1915 now. That's a 1915 or 1916. 1915. This one, I don't know. I don't know about this one. We're doing 6 at a time when they don't pop up. 1925. Well, definitely a 1925. Let's see if it's got a mint mark. Looks like it's got something down there. Let's see if we can clarify that. If that comes out. 1913 for sure. For sure a Type 1. And it's got a mint mark. First year, Type 2, 1913D. 1913D. Zoom in, you can see that better. There's the D. So 1913D in the book, we didn't have a 1913D. That's a good thing. That's another find. 1927 D. 27D. We did not have that one. Hey, we're making hay. We're making hay. Yeah. What did we say that one was back when we could read it? A 25 or a 26 or a 20? That's a 28. I think that's a 28 for sure. Boy, looks better dark. It's a 1928. It is in nasty shape. It's a 28P. I don't know if we have a 28p. We do. So we won't need that one for the book, thank goodness. That one is, what did we say? 19.1, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to hit that one with more. 1914, I can see it now. I can see it when it's wet. I think that's a 1914. That one is a 1916 D. 1916D, we do have one in the book. It's 13.3 million. See if our mint mark popped out on this. I don't see a mint mark. If this production line is the right way to do it or not, again, leave me a note. Would you rather see them one at a time, several at a time? What? There is a mint mark. By golly, there is part of a mint mark there, I do believe. That's an S. That is an S. Do you see it? It is right there. 1916S, is that what that is? No. 1925S. Well, we've got one of those in the book. Mintage of 6.2 million only. And this last one down here that we're trying to cook off to see if that's a 4. Oh, this is a long video. I didn't realize we've been going that long. Oh my gosh. Sorry. It is a 1914. You can't see it very good, but it is a 1914. It is a 1914D. We do have one of those in the book. Mintage of 3.9 million. We got to stop this video. I didn't know we were 40 minutes. Goodness, Paul, what are you doing? I don't know. I just kept going. All right, let's see. How many did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We did 20, and of those, 18 we got dates. That's 86 of 93 that we have gotten dates on. We added the 1929D, 8.3 million. The 1928D. Boy, that's a hard book. The 1927P. And I think that's it. So was that 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the 1913D we added. We found several. 4, 6, 8, 12, 17, 21, 25, 28, 31, 33, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. We now have 39 of the 65 coins in the set. We're getting there. Sorry for the long video. I lost track of time. Thanks for watching. Episode 9 will be out soon. See you when Paul has more spare time.